who will be campaigning for creative spaces like URY and the Drama Barn. We'll now hand over to Kaya.
Hi, so Millie, please tell me, why do you want to run?
I feel as though president is a really important role. Well, obviously, it kind of runs the student union, but I think it's so central because you're all about representing the students, and I've really felt passionate about doing that over the last year when I was chair of Amber College, and that's just continued to grow for me. And additionally, I want to go into PR in higher education as well, so I feel like this requires a very similar skill set in terms of raising kind of communications and things like that. So having examined York's communication strategies already, I kind of want to redesign those and make them more effective.
Yes, you said that if elected you want to create platform #LoveYork.
Mm-hmm.
So, however, YUSU already has a website and there are many events that are organized via Facebook. So wouldn't it be better to make some changes in other areas rather than create another project that doubles already existing sites?
Yeah, that's something that I definitely looked at. So Love York was something that I originally pitched to UC before I decided to run for president, and the idea was received in quite a popular manner, and they quite liked the idea. So essentially, what it does is, at the moment, all the information we've got is very disparate. So you've got kind of Ben over there saying somewhere, the USU staff over there saying something else, and it just doesn't all funnel through one filter. So the idea of Love York is that, yes, it would essentially be duplicating information, but it would be bringing it all into one space. So it's recycling the information that we get from URY on interesting things that they're doing. It's recycling the information that we get from Drama Soc, from CHMS, from sports teams, but it's filtering that all through one social media platform. So people don't have to like all these different things. They can know the amazing things that are going on in York day to day without having to search all over the internet for them.
Okay. And you also said that you were chair of Vanbrugh College, and also we can find out that you are director and producer of Drama Society. So these are a lot of leadership roles. Do you like telling people what to do?
It's a good question. I used to think that I liked being in charge, not going to lie. I was that typical kind of in-control 5-year-old. But I think for me, I've realised that what I really enjoy is facilitating environments and facilitating people to achieve the best they can achieve. Like, I think one of my proudest moments definitely as chair was witnessing my RAG and volunteering reps receiving the charity awards at the YUSU Awards, because then I could look at them and go, you really wanted to do this and I might have helped you get there, but you've done this by yourself as much as possible and you've done a fantastic job. And that's where the buzz comes for me, more so than being in charge, because actually I'm a bit more of a team player, I feel.
Okay, and one of your most important policies, you gave managed campaigns about prominent issues for students, for example, mental health awareness and sexual harassment. And YUSU already does a lot of similar events. How do you want to improve them?
Okay, so essentially, I don't know if you're familiar with the Staying on Track campaign that ran earlier this year,
yes,
and the sexual harassment campaign that Sam Maguire tried to get off the ground last year. Okay, fab. So they existed. Not gonna lie, they weren't great. Or at least the content was excellent, but they didn't get as far as they should have done. So ideally what I want to do is communicate with societies, communicate with colleges, and have them all involved, but more importantly have colleges and societies inputting, rather than us saying, we're going to use you as a filter to get this out. Because actually, that's not what it's about. It's about everyone collaborating to create a more effective campaign. So I think firstly, we're going to work through that, if they want to. Obviously, there's no pressure with any of this. And secondly, we should basically ensure that everybody is on the same page. If there's another policy in there about making termly summits, and I think it's really important to get everyone together and make sure everybody's working towards similar aims, despite the fact that we are so diverse, which is amazing. We shouldn't try and change that.
Okay, thank you so much. This was Millie, candidate for YUSU President.